Good day, everyone. Baller here. We are now on this game between Brooklyn Nets with a record of 4 wins and 6 losses, visiting Dallas Mavericks, displaying a record of 5 wins and 3. Right. So this game will be at 9:45 p.m. Eastern time. So that's gonna be 10:45 a.m. here in Manila. I'm just inviting everyone who have not subscribed yet to our YouTube account or YouTube channel, Baller. Please click on the subscribe button below. At the same time, hit on that bell logo. That way, automatically, you guys will be receiving notifications whenever new videos are uploaded. All right. By the way, the spread given on this is minus 6.5, and that's given towards the home team, Dallas Mavericks. Let's take a look at the standings first of these two teams, by the way. All right. So for Brooklyn Nets, they are ranked number 9 in the Eastern Conference, while for Dallas Mavericks, they are at number 6. Right, so let's go at it one by one. Dallas Mavericks, obviously, they have the home court advantage on this. In terms of momentum, we can actually just shrug it off. Both teams are actually coming off wins, so we can just skip that part. In terms of fatigue, well, both teams actually had their rest last night, so we can also skip that part as well. Let's go and check on the what you call this the availability or the health though. All right, so starting off with Brooklyn Nets. We all know Brooklyn Nets. It's not like they got a lot of players who are injured. These are more on issues, especially with Kyrie Irving being out or being unavailable. And we have here Ben Simmons, who's now listed as questionable. It is an improvement because previously he was listed as out, right? And also for TJ Warren, he is still out for this game. So two players out for Brooklyn. One is upgraded to questionable. Now for their opponent, hold on. Can't see it. For Dallas, it's the same thing, right? Yeah, Talikina and Bertans both are not available for this game. Okay, so how do I say this? I mean, if you take a look at how these two teams are doing, I guess everyone would agree with me if I would say Brooklyn Nets are actually not being Brooklyn Nets and Dallas Mavericks. Well, they're doing fine, but we all know they can do better than that, right? Even with that record of 5 wins and 3 losses, I've seen a lot of games where I felt like Dallas Mavericks could have done better and would have done better if given a situation. So this one's kind of hard, especially these two teams have already met previously, and it was actually Dallas Mavericks who won that match, 129-125. Kyrie Irving was still there playing, so a lot of people may say, hey, you know what? So it's obviously Dallas Mavericks right now. If way back then when Kyrie was playing, it was Dallas Mavericks who won, and right now it will easily be Dallas. So yeah, that's a good point, but that's not like an automatic. Basketball ain't really like that. I mean, yes, of course, not having one person because of injuries or issues, suspensions whatsoever. That person is actually someone who scores like 20 points, 25 points, and having a person is totally different. But sometimes the loss is equal to a better or a more plus, if you know what I'm saying. In Brooklyn Nets' situation right now, the reason why I'm kind of holding back in simply siding with Dallas Mavericks and take that minus is Brooklyn Nets. They have won back to back. That's something that's the first time that they did this season, right? And Kevin Durant he's getting some more support now from Claxton, from Thomas. They're understanding the situations. That Kyrie is out, Simmons is also out, so they're stepping on the gas. They're trying to cover for those spots that were being missed by some of their starting five units. I think what's holding me back is the minus. It's just too big. As to who's gonna win, I'm gonna pick Dallas Mavericks. Highly likely they will win, but covering the spread of 6.5. I'm not that comfortable, so I'm gonna take Brooklyn Nets to cover that plus 6.5 spread. Especially now that I feel like Kevin Durant will be a bit more aggressive, understanding that his other stars are actually not available, and um, his boys right there are all prepped up for support anyway. So I'm gonna pick Brooklyn Nets with a plus 6.5. Brooklyn plus 6.5. Peace out. Pass and love and God bless.